kind of talks about why we're here and why we're still here. When you go shopping, you got a choice to make. You ladies, the heads of the household, we know who you are. When you go to your market, try to buy something that probably came from really nearby. Now, it's okay if it came from somewhere in the USA, but it's even better if it came from your neighborhood or your county or your state, so you support your farmers. That's why we're here, to remind you. Because our farmers are competing with the agribusiness that is huge. And you got lobbyists in Washington buying this and buying that so that they can't get what they need. And the agribusiness is outproducing them. So their food, when they sell it, they can't get the money they need. They can't stay in business. They're getting choked out of business because of big corporations and all of those places that you go to shop. You got to be careful what you get, that you don't buy a steak that came from a cage. Some cow that stood in the same place for 2 or 3 years or a year and a half or whatever, getting shot up with antibiotics by some regular guy just walking up and down doing his job, who doesn't know anything about farming, who doesn't know anything about the land, doesn't know anything about protecting what God has given us. If he does, this is his job, and he's doing this job because this is the only job he has. So what we want is for you to buy food that matters. Good food for your kids. It's mostly organic or sustainable, and it can't even be conventional as long as it's local. And look for family farm labels. Look for anything to tell you to make you feel better about what you're buying. When you go to some of these places, they have misleading names. Very misleading names. Safe is not a good name for some of this food. And we're not totally against these people because we want them to sell farm fresh food. We're trying to show the way, and we really need your help, and that's why you're here. I hope you know that's why you're here, because you're part of a great movement. You're doing something right. You're supporting us. You're supporting not just us, but you're supporting the people who work our hotlines, the people who talk to farmers, who talk them down from suicide every week. This is a real situation where people have family farms they'd had for generations, and some of these men just can't deal with the fact that they're going to lose something their families had for generation and generation and generation and generation. Also, Cargill or some agribusiness can take over and wipe everything out. That's what's happening. Just take a trip and take a look at the countryside. Lucky for you in Pennsylvania, you've got one of the strongest, one of the best farm systems in the USA right here in this state. You've been able to protect it pretty well. But that's not happening everywhere in the country. So watch out for this food. There's nothing wrong with these people from South America that are sending it up here, but we have no idea what they did to get it here. We don't know what happened. We don't know how it got here, how much fuel it used to get here, how much damage it did getting here, what kind of antibiotics are in it, what kind of pesticides are in it. If you buy local, you have a good chance that what you're getting is good, and it's homegrown. That's what we're all about. Homegrown. It's all right with me. to the grocer and you put your money down. Make sure you buy something local. Jumps right out of the ground right here at Homegrown. It's alright with me. Homegrown is the way it should be. Homegrown is a good thing. Bell that bell and let it ring. Homegrown's alright with me. Homegrown is the way it should be. Homegrown is a good thing. Plant that bell and let it ring. Homegrown's alright with me. Homegrown is the way it should be. Homegrown is a good thing. Plant that